what's happening for you this weekend. I pulled one card and I had to stop because it was this card, and I knew that you wouldn't believe me if I kept going without you here to witness. And also, you make me love you with a little L. That was a song playing outside from the hotel next door, who are prepping for the Pride Parade tomorrow. It's Brighton Pride. Happy Pride, everyone. A bit of Jamiroquai to get us going. It was on the bottom of the deck as well. Whoop! Not the Eight of Cups. Slipping out. Come through, Jamiroquai. I feel like we're actually seeing this reading kind of deliver itself through song a little bit. This is interesting. You make me love you with a little L. I feel like there is this connection in your life that you're so close with somebody. You have a good connection with them. There's a physical attraction there as well. There is a spark. It's almost everything that you need, but just feels like there's something missing here. You make me love you with a little L. It is just, I think that song's about it's this feeling of somebody not letting you fully love them. You've developed this connection. There is a really strong chemistry between you, but this week it's like, did I say weekend or week? What day are we on? What's happening right now? So let's just say that this is, for some time in your week ahead, probably the weekend. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups. You have this connection with somebody that is so strong, and there is the physical element there as well. But the thing that's not working for you is the fact that it almost feels as though sometimes they do not let you fully love them. Interesting. So sometimes that can make you feel a little bit emotionally detached from the situation. You want to find out why the hell this is. Okay. Okay, so firstly, it feels as though maybe they're juggling a lot of stuff in their life at the moment. Maybe that's kind of the assumption here. They're trying to weigh up different areas of their life, and as much as they're into this connection, sometimes other things take precedence, which means that you're on the outside looking in. You feel like you're not necessarily getting as close to them as you want to. It's just that maybe they're not always fully emotionally available to you because they're worrying about other shit, because they're juggling other things that are going on in their life. Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins in the world. I feel like sometime this week, they're going to show you how much you mean to them. I feel like they recognize that maybe they haven't been able to give you so much of themselves recently. They're picking up on that. Maybe you are voicing your concerns somehow, but they're picking up on that, and they're going, do you know what? I'm really sorry. Let me offer you this opportunity for us to re-engage with each other, to feel at home with one another. The world is a wholesome energy. It feels as though all is well with the world after this conversation is had, or when they realize that maybe they haven't been given you as much as they could have. If they notice you starting to drift, they're going to want to pull you back. This is a good connection. We started off with the Two of Cups today. That is the energy that sets the precedent. Whoever I'm talking to, you're lucky. You have a good connection with someone. If this resonates with you, please use your discernment. But the next week is going to look really good for you in terms of this connection, because it's new. It's a new connection. I feel like it's only been like, maybe you guys have been on like a few dates or something, or maybe it's just like very newly been made official or something. That kind of newness of the ace is still present. But there is this kind of all's well that ends well energy. If you've been a little bit worried about the lack of attention maybe that you've been getting from them recently, it does feel like for many of you that's going to be resolving itself. They're going to notice you kind of drifting off in another direction because you don't feel like they're that interested in you right now, or you don't feel like you can get too close to them right now. They're going to pick up on you, maybe starting to turn your back a little bit, and they're going to be like, wait, no, don't go, I'm sorry, I didn't realise I wasn't prioritizing you enough. Come back, let me make this good, let me make this wholesome. I love that for you. What else is coming up in your weekend or week? Whatever I said at the beginning of the reading. I don't know, I've been reading for a long time today. My voice is worn out. In some other area of your life. What area? Ace of Swords. Okay, you might sort of be at odds with yourself a little bit this week. Mentally, with the Ace of Swords. Okay, So you might have the scaries in your brain this week a little bit. I don't want to put ideas in your head, but maybe you are just going to be feeling as though you're a little bit maybe cut off and isolated from the people around you. It would track given how you feel about your relationship this week. Maybe you were just, your mind is doing a thing where it's like, hey, I don't feel connected to anybody and I really hate this. I feel really alone. I feel really isolated. I feel like I've pushed away everybody around me. Instead of letting that thought process really spiral, I think it's important for you to interrupt, I guess, those spirals by doing things that take care of the world around you somehow. Maybe engaging in some like self-care, whatever that looks like for you, tidying up the apartment, going through your wardrobe and listing stuff on Vinted, doing whatever you can to look after your physical 3D whilst your mental is like screaming at you a little bit, because it will take your mind off it. It will preoccupy you. It will prevent you from I guess, from slipping too far into a negative headspace about where you're at in terms of your relationship, especially as this doesn't seem to be the actual reality. I feel like taking care of the world around you and your responsibilities, having this sort of sense of maturity around recognizing that maybe this is just the drill sergeant in your head, like taking an opportunity to come yell at you for a little bit, and once the drill sergeant has tuckered itself out, it'll go crawl up back in its cave. You can return to normal operation in your brain box, if that made any sense whatsoever. I sort of feel like by recognizing that this is a temporary state of mind and choosing to put your energy into things that will make you feel good around you, that's a really mature way of doing things, of thinking about things. I'm losing track of my sentences all over the place, so I will stop soon. But I feel like maybe the weekend will start off a little bit rocky, but it will end sunny. It will end feeling really good, like you've regained control of your headspace and everything around you as well. I just think, like, don't get weighed down by a temporary blip in your ability to think clearly. For many of you, maybe it will be a luteal phase thing. You never know. This is always how I feel on my luteal phase. Try not to engage too much with like the drill sergeant in your head who's telling you that you're not good enough and that you should be different, you should act different, you should talk different. Just take care of the world around you, take care of yourself, focus on your wellness, and the positivity will come creeping back over time. But that's your weekend/week ahead reading, whatever I said at the beginning. I don't know. Book a reading with me via the link in my bio. Peace.